Hello students, welcome to our English language class. This is your teacher Tehnuma Khan. Let's quickly revise a topic which you already know, and then we will go on to study the new topic. Okay? So let's get started. Read the words that pop up on the screen. We, us, he, I, she. What are these words? These words are pronouns. So let us see what are pronouns. Pronouns are a word used in place of a noun or another pronoun. Pronouns are words that take the place of nouns in a sentence. Pronouns are used to avoid repetition. Pronouns make a sentence simpler and shorter. Let us see the example. Samir is a boy. He loves to play football. Now, Samir is a noun. We cannot use Samir again in the second sentence. So, we have used the pronoun he because Samir is a boy. Let us see one more example. Mary went for a walk. Now, how can I write the sentence using a pronoun? She went for a walk. So, in the second sentence, she is a pronoun that takes the place of the noun Mary. Let us see some more examples of pronoun. Mrs. Roy is a teacher. She teaches English. So, whenever you want to write pronouns, we have to first see the noun. So, here in this sentence, the noun is Mrs. Roy. And because she is a female or a feminine gender, we use the pronoun she. Let's see the next sentence. Rohit reads stories. He likes fairy tales. Now, the noun is Rohit, and Rohit is a masculine gender or a male. So, we use the pronoun he. Next, Naina is cooking food. She loves cooking. Naina is a feminine gender or a female. So we use the pronoun she. Next sentence. Soham is playing football. He is very good player. The noun Soham is a masculine gender or a male. So we use the pronoun he. So from this we understand that he is used for masculine gender or males. She is used for feminine gender or females. And it is used for neuter gender, that is animals and objects. Now let us see subject pronoun. I have already taught you subject and predicate. Subject always comes in the starting of the sentence. So the subject pronouns in singular number are I, you, he, she, it. And the subject pronouns in plural number are we, you, they. So let us do this sentence. Christina went to the game. Dash brought her little brother with her. So which pronoun are we going to use over here? Christina is a feminine gender. So we will use the pronoun she. Next we have object pronouns. Object always comes in the predicate part of the sentence and in the end. So the singular number object pronouns, we will find the words like me, you, him, her, it. And the object pronouns in the plural number will be the words like us, you, them. Now let us see this sentence. She forgot to call Jennifer. She forgot to call dash. So what will be the pronoun used over here? She forgot to call Jennifer. She forgot to call her. Next we have types of pronouns. Let us see the type of pronoun. Personal pronouns. A personal pronoun refers to the one speaking, the one spoken to, or the one spoken about. For example, Geeta ate pizza. She was hungry. So the word she is a personal pronoun that refers to Geeta. Next, personal pronouns are small words you can use to replace the name of people and things when it is already clear what you are talking about. The personal pronouns for people or animals are I, you, he, she, we, they, me, you, him, her, us, and them. And personal pronouns for things are it, they, them. All these are the personal pronouns. Here you can see me is the personal pronoun. Now different forms of personal pronoun you can see in this table. First person singular number and first person plural number. First person is the speaker. So in singular number we find the words like I, me, my, mine. And for plural number we find the words we, us, our, ours. Similarly, next we have second person. Second person is the one to whom we are speaking. So for singular number we have you, your, yours. And for plural number we have you, your, yours. Now you can see here for singular and plural both same form of you is used. Next we have the third person. Third person is neither the speaker nor the person spoken to. So for singular number we have he, him, his, she, her, hers, it, its. For plural number we have they, them, their, theirs. So you need to remember this table. Let us see some example now. Amit met a poor boy Raju. Amit bought a cake for Raju. Amit bought a cake for Dash. So what pronoun will I use over here in place of Raju? So Amit is a subject and Raju is an object, and both are two different people. So the answer will be Amit bought a cake for him. Let us see one more sentence. Amit bought a cake for Amit. Now in this sentence, Amit is the subject and Amit is the object. So which pronoun will I use? Amit bought a cake for Dash. So in such kind of sentences, we use a special kind of pronouns. So let us see that special type of pronoun, that is reflexive pronouns. What are reflexive pronouns? When the subject and the object of a sentence are the same, then a reflexive pronoun is used to refer back to the subject. Let us take the same example. Amit bought a cake for Amit. Here the subject is also Amit and the object is also Amit. So what kind of pronoun are we going to use? Amit bought a cake for, the answer is himself. So here the word himself is referring back to Amit. So such kind of words are known as reflexive pronouns. When we want to make reflexive pronouns for singular number, we add suffix self. And when we want to make reflexive pronoun for plural number, we have to add suffix selves. This is very important for you to remember. Then easily you can form reflexive pronouns. Now here there are some examples of reflexive pronouns. For singular, we have myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself. All these words end with self. And for plural number, we have ourselves, yourselves, themselves. You can see all these words end with selves. Here in this table you can see first person singular number, we use myself, and first person plural number, we use ourselves. Similarly, second person singular number, we use yourself. Second person plural number, we use yourselves. So this is the difference when we were seeing personal pronoun, both singular and plural, same you form was used. But over here we have yourself for singular number and yourselves for plural number. Then for third person singular number, we have himself for masculine gender, herself for feminine gender, and itself for neutral gender. And for plural number, we have themselves. Okay, now here we have different forms of reflexive pronouns. It also tells about first person, second person, and third person. First person is the speaker, and for singular we use myself. For plurals we use ourselves. For second person, which is the person to whom we are speaking. For singular number we use yourself. For plural number we use yourselves. Third person is neither the speaker nor the person spoken to. So for masculine singular we use himself. For feminine singular we use herself. And for common singular we use himself, herself, itself as applicable to the sentence. For neuter gender we have singular itself, and for all the genders plural we use themselves. Thank you.